Mm.
Okay, so today I'm with my wonderful client, Noreen, and I'm super excited that she's here with me because I've seen Noreen's journey in the last couple of months, and she's completely transformed not only herself and her own self-esteem, but also her business is growing beautifully. So Noreen, if you just let the ladies know who you are, what you do, and obviously I'd like to share the good news and share the wins, and obviously those that are interested to be part of this beautiful business accelerator mastermind, that they see what can be done and how it works. And for those that are actually sitting on the fence, just to get a bit of a nudge as to, yes, I am worth the investment, and yes, I can do this too. That's really what I want to get out of this. And obviously to hear Noreen's story and sharing and how she's growing and how she's feeling about her journey. So welcome, Noreen.
Thank you, Sabine. And I'm delighted to be here this morning. It's something that I don't do very often, is be on video. But yes, so I'm an equine therapist and energy healer. So what I specialize in is just helping women, and through their personal and, I suppose, professional development through equine. I started working before I came on your mastermind. I was struggling because I was putting an awful lot of posts up on Facebook, and I got my website done, and I was struggling to get for people to actually see my stuff and to see my gifts, and I was very much hiding behind my horses. And so I was very much, I suppose, afraid of getting out there, and I suppose I just didn't know how to do it. And I was watching everybody on Facebook going, oh, all these fancy things, and I'm going, oh my God, I'm so useless. I am just so bad. Why haven't I got all these things, to do? So I remember I was introduced to last summer, a boot camp, and I said, I just loved the way when you were on video, when I saw you on Facebook, I just loved the way you presented yourself. You were a very strong character. And I suppose because I work with horses, I needed that strong character behind me to give me that push and to guide me. And I did your boot camps and I loved them. I was attracted to your energy. I suppose I'm very much intuitive. So I just felt there was that pull towards you that I knew you could guide me on the right journey of working with technology. I haven't a notion how. All I could do was put up a Facebook post and boost it, and I was spending money on that, and I might get a few likes or whatever, but I didn't know what to do with that information. And that's where I was struggling. I was doing emails, but I just couldn't put it together. And I knew there was ways of doing it. And I suppose that's why I was attracted to you, because you were telling me this stuff, and I'm going, okay, do I trust this person? And I just go out to my horses, do my horse readings, and yes, so I was very much intuitively attracted to you because I knew you could change my mindset to believing that I could actually do that. And I suppose that's your mastermind is very much on that. At the beginning, it's seeing my beliefs and my perceptions, and all of these things came up for me. Technology, I was, I was sitting in front of a camera like this. No way. Even though I used to do it, but the wrong messages used to come across. I was not the right person. I stand in front of the camera and go, have this funny message, and I'm going, that's not me, that's not me. Yeah. And I suppose for you, you've given me, that confidence to go to network meetings and just tell my story, which was really nice because I have a corporate client coming next week from one of my events, and all I did was just be myself and listen to him, and and we collaborated, and I seldom get men clients because I'm normally women, but he's bringing along his wife as well. So I suppose that was just the confidence that you have given me through the mastermind, is actually just to believe in my work, and also with the other ladies, you know, it's just all our thoughts. We've all got the same challenges in our life.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I thought. I was different because they're going, why, you know, these women are so good. They're really good at presenting themselves, you know, you as well. And they're going, God, they're amazing. Do they have any challenges? Do they have anything? And being in the group was lovely to see that actually we're all in that same journey. And it's just our mindset and how we project our passion. And I suppose that's what I'm working on, is projecting my passion and my gifts now. And I think you have really brought that out in me by doing, you know, my programs. Before, I mean, I teach people how to communicate with the animals, you know, through body language and feng shui and all that. This was something that was hidden inside of me.
Yeah,
I was afraid.
You have to bring it out, isn't it? And
yeah,
in a structured way. I think that was the challenge. To how do you speak to your ideal client so that they understand you? But even before that, who is your ideal client, or are there more avatars in that sense, right? And do they understand how you currently communicate, or where's the breakdown? And that's what we needed to fix first and foremost, and then go back and say, okay, so what is my signature solution program, right? What is my signature? What's my uniqueness? And that's what you then created. It's like the 6-module program, or it's a mastermind in that sense as well, isn't it? And it just flowed, isn't it? It just came out of you.
Yes, it did. It was. And it's lovely because now I have the confidence to go out there. I mean, I do holistic camps, and I'm sharing my gifts now. And I had one in January, and now I had, because of popular demand, I have another one in February, and it's fully booked already again. So it's just me showing, I'm not afraid to actually show them, you know, and be judged. I think that was one of the big things, because in, I suppose, the horse industry, there is a lot, you know, they have their own ways of doing things, and me coming in, a horse reader, you know, horse specialist in this industry, is kind of like going, she's a bit woohoo. And I had to get over that, because I'm reaching my ideal clients now. They're coming from all over. I have a lady coming from Belfast and Dublin, and, you know, so they're not just in this area, they're coming, and this is what I wanted. This was my dream always, to be worldwide.
Becoming more clear as to what the benefits will be for them as well, isn't it? That's what was kind of not quite clear, and that's why people were a bit on the fence. And I guess this is probably what people will need to know about the Business Accelerator Mastermind. What are the benefits? Definitely, what I can hear from you, it's definitely a lot of self esteem and believe in your program, and also content as to how to communicate. And then I think a big chunk was the technology, what I hear as well.
Yes, and you're amazing. You're amazing with the technology.
Put it all together and keep it simple, because I do understand that could be so overwhelming, all the different pieces flying around, like emails and sales pages, and how to connect it all up so it works.
Yes, and it took a lot of time before for me, because I was trying to send in individual email, you know, or things like that. And you have, you know, giving us the training to, you know, do, you know, which is amazing. And it's going to give me more time. I have teenage kids, you know, so, and also I want to work smarter. And that was my whole thing. You know, I needed time. I need time to do things. I need to have fun, you know. So, you know, when I'm building a business as well, and I just found it really difficult because I wasn't making any money. But I was just struggling then as well to, you know, get things done. And so my time was, I had no time. And then,
now it's changed.
Yes, and I have a lovely
clients coming
in. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, so it was a great decision. I did sit on the fence for a while and watch you, you know, but that's something that I have. I suppose I intuitively, you know, connect with people, and so it has been the best decision. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, you know. And even though you're in England and I'm in Ireland, so
exactly, and it works. We're global. You may have had some concerns, you know, because obviously it is an investment from a a financial perspective and from a time perspective, you know, how did you kind of overcome? What was your thinking?
Well, as I said, I was watching you. You know, I did some of your boot camps over the summer to kind of see, you know, because I've been on a few masterminds, and I've kind of come away kind of a little bit disappointed because yes, I do an awful lot of mindset work myself, you know, so I needed more than that. I needed more the challenge, you know, like with technology and things like that. I needed to be able to get my work out there. So I suppose when I was coming in, my concern was, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to work smarter, to get my work out there, and to be gathering more clients and getting more people reaching my pages, and you know, and coming here, you know, to so that was one of my big challenges. And yes, as you said, I have cracked my technology. Well, we're still ongoing on that, but yeah, and I'm getting my clients, my ideal clients, to come in, and
Exactly.
you have been so good, you know, for responding and giving me every bit of information, you know, that I needed, like with LinkedIn. You give me recordings, Canva, you know, all of these things, which, you know, are just like double Dutch to me, you know, for somebody, but everything is so detailed that it actually is like baby steps, which is lovely, you know, because I just need to do that. But it is, and it's like, it's not that I'm afraid of technology, but there's just so much there to press buttons, and it used to take so much of my time. Now it doesn't, you know, it's great, you know.
And I think the other thing I remember is, we actually said we wanted to just focus on the things that will actually bring the clients, rather than, you know, doing a beautiful website or website around, right? So it was pretty much like, let's reach out. So I'm giving you like little challenges, the whole group, I guess, and say, let's do this week, or let's do some research on Facebook posts, right? What kind of posts do you like to see? And then say, okay, why do I like this kind of message? Why do I like this kind of picture? And then how can I be showing up? And I remember I gave you the challenge of just reach out, just message people, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, I had so many responses, and I'm now speaking to so many people. And it's about pushing a little bit the boundaries and
but doing it right, Sabine. Sometimes you can be, well, I suppose I was taught kind of to be salesy, and that's not me. So I used to actually do it at all, because it wasn't actually me doing it. And I reflected that, and I didn't get the response, but now I feel I'm doing it from my own heart, and I believe in it, and they're coming back in twice-fold, you know, which is lovely.
This is how the energy that you're going into with. Like, If you believe you can serve someone, like you can help them, and you send them that message in that vein, you get different responses, right? Rather than just being spammy about that.
Yes,
absolutely. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm excited what's to come, because I know you also want to launch your digital program. So you've done quite a lot of offline workshops, and that's another thing as well, to actually reach out and to become global, because obviously your market may be limited where you are right now in terms of your immediate surrounding. And that's another thing that's going to open up for you massively. And I think your market is huge potential. You just need to tap into the right areas. And I know we'll be working on Facebook ads very soon as well, because obviously we've put all the technology together right now. And do them right, because obviously we can do Facebook ads on a low budget, but we have to have the strategy behind it, right? Very, very importantly. So maybe one last thing that you could share as to what is it like when we are getting together. Obviously we do have live Q&A calls, and we do have some pre-recorded videos, but I love the interaction. I mean, for me it's very important to help you guys actually, you know, coming with real challenges and problems, and sharing on the night how you I remember 2-3 weeks ago you had some cancellations, and then those conversations, and some sort of breakthrough kind of conversations, isn't it?
Yes, and that was really good, because you got me to journal around my feelings around that. And the following week I I was setting up a new holistic horse camp because a lot of the cancellations were just, they couldn't make it in January and they could make it in February, you know, and they booked straight away. And also as well, it was just, I suppose the journey, it was just talking to you and, you know, and releasing those emotions that were blockages really for me. And following week, I had 3 clients come on a call with me and bookings one-to-one and everything. So when I released that blockage, it was lovely because, as you said, we spoke about it and I journaled around it and I released it. And yeah, so that was very, very powerful for me. And I felt that's where I was stuck a long time. It was, and I suppose you gave me the book to read, that rejection book. Mm-hmm. And that really resonated because they're going, when they rejected coming to my workshop, I was like going, why would they do that? You know, and I suppose what I feel is, you know, it wasn't right for them.
Yeah, and it wasn't the rejection personally. They
no.
wouldn't reject you as in person. It was
yes.
the circumstances.
Yeah.
And I think if we continue to open up opportunities and we are in that sort of right energy, and when we have all the foundations in place, like the right message, the signature solution, and yes, we want to build up that technology and leveraging our time, you know, long term, then obviously business becomes easier.
Yes.
We have more opportunities, we have more inquiries, we have more sales, and that's and that's what the mastermind is for. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm super proud of you, Noreen. It's such a pleasure to be working with women like you. And I would say, like, there's so many, like, we're all kind of similar, isn't it? The women that are gathering, all kind of very, very similar characters, and kind of even, you know, like, can see each other as friends. And although I'm a kind of an accountability person and a project manager, I like to keep you guys on track, but I'm not mean, right? I'm not telling anyone. And nothing is a stupid question, you know, because some people may be intimidated in a group to ask certain questions because they think they should know that already, or this is too basic. Or I know some coaches, they say, hey, have you not watched my module 5? Why are you coming and asking these questions now? You know, I don't do that. It's like, okay, let's go through it again. And oh, by the way, it is in module 5 if you want to, you know, look at it in more detail. So yeah, this is very important to me too.
Oh yes, and to me as well. Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much, Noreen. And for those that you know, want to join me, I will leave a link with the information about the Business Accelerate Mastermind and how you can get in touch. And then let's have a call and explore more and see how it can help you.
Bye. Bye.